Welcome back to another episode of the Casey Campbell podcast. Casey Campbell with you, of course. Pleased to be joined by Kaden Newsted of Woodhaven Baseball. How are you, Kaden?
I'm doing great, Casey. How are you? Thanks for having me.
No problem. So how is summer ball going? I know it's jam-packed with tournaments and all the fun other stuff, but how is the summer going for you?
It's been going pretty solid. I've had a couple tournaments with my travel team, and I've subbed for a team so far this summer.
So,
So
like,
been pretty fun.
do you like go to like all these other places? Like, have you traveled? Have you put the miles on yet, or are you staying local with these tournaments? Because it's like people all go all the way down to Georgia and Alabama and Las Vegas and all that other stuff. Like, have you just stayed local, or have you been traveling lately?
I've been staying in Michigan. So for the first tournament, it was in Wixom. That's where I was. I was at Total Sports.
Yep.
And then I've been at Adrian. I was at Lenawee Christian
Yep.
last weekend.
Yeah.
And I have a tournament starting tomorrow, or I should say starting Thursday at Hamtramck
Yep.
for the Motor City Classic,
Yep.
and I was at Huron Valley out in Milford for a game.
Yeah. So, like, what are some of the things that you wanted to improve on when summer ball started? Like, is was there like a goal you had going into the summer?
Just get better at hitting because I really didn't hit that much at Woodhaven. I did a lot of pitching, but for my travel team, I two-way. Pretty much, I play outfield and but I hit a bunch. So just getting better at hitting for next year.
Yeah. Do you want to like have you decided like what you want to do like in college? Because when you get there, I know in high school and all the other stuff, you play probably every single position that you could think of. But do you want to like have you decided like do you want to be a hitter? Do you want to be a pitcher or whatever?
I want to be a pitcher. I got already talked to for about pitching
Okay.
for the next level. So
Okay,
pitch,
so
pitching's there for
okay.
me. So
Okay, so let's go back to high school season. It was a successful year for you guys, coming off getting some big wins in tournament time and then, making it all the way to the quarterfinals. What was last year like for you, Kaden? Just to kind of just experience just everything.
it'll certainly go down as it was one of the most fun seasons I've ever had. We had a really good group of guys. We had really good seniors, but they were really good mentors for us young guys. And we just had really good team chemistry. So it was fun being around them every day. Going to practice was really fun. Games were even more fun. So it was just pretty unforgettable.
Yeah. Um, what do you think your best pitch was last year? Or
Um,
this past year, I should say.
the pitch I threw for the most strikes was probably my two seam, but best pitch I had was probably my curveball.
Okay.
No, again, it was a really good first strike pitch, and it caught a lot of hitters off balance with it.
hmm what were some of like the best moments from last season? Like what will you always remember about this past year?
Winning regionals, winning districts. We won on a walk-off, so that's obviously one I'll remember. Shutting out two of our biggest rivals, Allen Park and Trenton, and just our whole playoff run. I mean, we were pretty much, I'd say, one of the better teams in the state with momentum going into the playoffs. So I feel like we had a good shot, and then we just came up short though. So
Yeah, like in baseball, like if you get going, you don't know how far it could take you. Like, if you're in a rhythm and unless you're in a slump, you could be the best team ever. But if you're not doing well, you're just not doing well because it gets everybody. Uh,
mhm.
like what was the momentum like for you guys just going through the playoffs?
um, so going into June, we were 14-2-1. We'd only lost two games, and we were coming off like a pretty big win streak.
Hmm.
So I feel like we had the momentum going into Carlson, and then we had our district final started off shaky, and we kind of we won the game, we won the district, kind of cruised past mid-row, and then Franklin was pretty much the same level as us, but I feel like with the momentum we had the advantage. We started off slow in that game, but we came back and won. And then Grosse Pointe South was one of the better teams in the state at the time. So then we started off the game hot too. We just kept hitting, and then we just let it get away from us.
Yeah. In baseball, it's you have the highest of highs and the lowest of lows. And how do you handle that as a player? Because everyone handles it so differently.
Highs to high, you just got to stay humble. You can't let it get to your head because it'll come back at you. And then the lowest of lows, just gotta think past it. Like that quarterfinal game, just gotta think past it and reflect on the good things.
Is that hard to do? Because, in baseball, it's kind of like, oh, there's another game coming up. There's another game the next day and the next day. So does that help, or does it still stick with you?
Um, the quarterfinal still sticks, but like if it's like something that happened earlier in the year, then it goes away pretty quickly. Like for me, the district final, I didn't pitch my best. I got pulled after the first. I was obviously low, very down on myself, but over the next couple of days, just kind of grow to get over it. And because you won the game, you have more to play. And then we cruised past Monroe after that, so it's pretty.
Yeah, I mean, I know all pitchers are, they get, it's like they have to, they have to separate themselves from the entire team too, because it's like, don't mess with me, don't just, I just need to stay in my own mindset. Is that helped you?
Yeah. I just tried not to get in my head. I was like, okay, just get out of this. It's all right. Like, because usually I used to be the pitcher where I'd give up a hit and I'd get like completely flustered. I'd just be like, okay, this is gonna go downhill. But this school year has taught me that things like that are gonna happen. You just got to go through it, get through it. Defense will make plays, and it's pretty easy to get out of that type of stuff.
Okay. So really, do you just play baseball, and do you play any other sports?
No, baseball's the only one.
Okay, so what is this year going to be like going into school year, like after these next couple tournaments? Like what is the school year going to be like and trying to get ready for the spring of 26?
We're gonna have we're obviously gonna have fall stuff for baseball, but thing for me is just gaining weight and just trying to get stronger, build up more velocity so I could have a an even better year.
For sure. I don't know if I asked you this the first time, but who do you look up to? Like who do you try to model your game after? Because everybody does.
Um, sort of think I haven't really thought of this. I'd say like obviously not his type of level, but like a Maddox, just like a get outs quick, strike zone type of person. Because I don't strike many guys out. He really didn't strike. He struck out a lot of guys, but he wasn't known for being a strikeout pitcher. And I don't throw the hardest, and he never threw the hardest. So it's kind of what I try to model after.
Right. Well, how many pitches have you thrown usually? Just like in trying to what's the farthest you've gone just out of curiosity?
Um, in a travel game last year, I went to 112 because there's no limits in travel, but
Yeah,
the
I know.
most I've gone in a school year was this past year at Allen Park. I went 108.
Right. And I believe there is I think the limit is 110 if I'm not mistaken, but
Limits 105.
that's right.
Mhm.
But yeah, I mean, has it gotten pretty tiring like when you throw 100 plus pitches and stuff like that, or are you just used to it at this point?
I kind of got used to it more, but it comes down to like the intensity levels. Like the Allen Park game was pretty high intensity because they had a couple they had a good amount of runners on at all times. So you're just trying to make your pitches locate, trying not to miss. But like travel, usually not high stress because the games really don't mean much. And if you're cruising and there's no one on, people are just working counts, then it's pretty low stress and doesn't really do much on the arm.
Right. And finally, like, what are your, I know you have a lot of goals and I know you have a lot of things you want to accomplish. Like, what do you want to accomplish before spring season begins in 2026?
Um, Obviously just get my velocity up. I don't know what I've been around velocity wise, but a goal for mine is like get to like 85 or like somewhere around that.
Okay. So, all right. Well, Caden, thank you so much for taking a few minutes to talk with us, and best of luck in summer ball, and we'll talk to you before the spring starts.
All right, thank you. Thank you for having me on again.